My mind keeps going back to that rock scroll book and how that was the first time, to think about that concept of, instead of saving the community around you, see what God is doing there now. And it strikes me we're on a good path for that.
When I look at the local community here in our ministry, just the very fact of offering an empty church to a municipal government during COVID and saying, we're here to help. And to see that come now to fruition, where we have two programs, taking place within the church, the Caremongers and the Rest and Hygiene Center. In our activity, with partnering with other communities, with Black Lives Matter, this has been, with everything else taking place with the music hall and the social enterprise, this is one powerhouse of a congregation and a ministry.
I think the Rest and Hygiene Center is, of course, a wonderful activity that we've gotten into. And what really impresses me about that too is the mutual aid aspect of what we are doing, where we're tapping in with other community groups to achieve a synergy as we move through COVID-19. Of course, COVID has magnified the marginalizations that all of us experience. And it's also good that we aren't losing sight of that with the Lectio Divina Bible studies, with our partners reaching out and calling folks who can't make it out to the Zoom church meetings, and for making it possible for them to worship in the church space in a safe and appropriate way. That was a really, it's our community, right? And we miss those who we don't see on a regular basis. And the feeling of joy or homecoming that we experienced last week with our service was palpable. And it was very heartwarming as well. So it seems to me that when we undertook the study of starting with why, it was kind of like dipping our toe into the water of intercultural ministry and creating relationships in the community with others. Now it's exciting to think about actually taking the plunge, whether that's wandering in slowly so we don't feel too cold, or just give her and jump. But that's an exciting prospect, and one that many within our church community are really looking forward to being part of.
We need this project as much as the community needs us to do it.
Yeah.